Welcome to the Evening News on Channel 1. I'm your host, Madeline DeFever Schumacher. Tonight, I'm holding a special report on eliminating poverty in Central America. What are the primary causes of poverty in this region? Drug trafficking, government rivalries, and security and trust. Drug trafficking has plagued this region with violence and corruption, making it extremely difficult to allow for further growth and stability. Government rivalries, from shores to waterways. El Salvador and Honduras argue over property rights constantly. Guatemala and Belize cannot come to agreement on border control. National security seems to be an issue in every country, including the United States. As drug consumption and trafficking are at an all-time high, the Central American government feel that the United States should be taking on more of a responsibility in fighting the drug cartels. Who is benefiting from current international aid programs? According to our source, thinkprogress.com, the only people that are benefiting from this are transnational corporations and the tiny elite of Central America that already runs most of the economy. What are some potential solutions to address poverty? Agriculture is a major employer of the rural poor, providing jobs for more than 30%. As a result, IFAD believes that agriculture could be used to ease poverty in Central America. UNDP stresses that people's well-being must reflect more than income alone, calling on the region's leaders to focus on multidimensional progress. This includes investing in skills for better employment opportunities in financial systems that prevent over-indebtedness and reducing gender gaps. According to WFPUSA.org, El Salvador subsistence farmers are receiving training and technical assistance in the production and marketing of staple grains. WFP is also supporting the National Scaling Up Nutrition campaign by improving techniques that identify populations that are especially vulnerable to hunger and malnourishment and connecting those families to life-saving services. In Honduras, WFP is working with the government to expand their school meals program by feeding over 100,000 children in an estimated 2,000 schools per year, mainly in the Honduran dry corridor of the country, an area prone to climate shocks and food insecurity. How can these potential solutions make an impact? In El Salvador, farmers will be able to grow more grains. Also, the Sun campaign will decrease the hunger and malnourishment in the country. The new upcoming report shows that what determines people to be lifted from poverty, quality education and employment, is different from what avoids their fall back into poverty. Existence of social safety nets and household assists. UNDP is focusing on how to build resilience, or the ability to absorb external shocks, financial crises, or natural disasters without major social and economic setbacks. This is particularly important to the region's 200 million vulnerable people, those who are neither poor, living below US $4 day poverty line, nor have risen to the middle class. All the potential solutions will hopefully decrease poverty in Central America. If the people in need receive the money, and there is better accountability of where the money is being used. Thank you for joining us tonight on the Evening News on Channel 1.